Being alone in the dark can be unsettling, but what happens when you come face to face with something or someone you wish you'd never met? Tonight, we're diving into 6 of the most disturbing videos ever caught on camera. Let's delve straight into the first disturbing video. In the following video, a man is inspecting a property where something highly unsettling was captured on camera the previous night.
See, guess what? Meron na naman kaming mga...
As it turns out, a homeless person had broken into the property, and it was Benji's job, the person recording, to remove them from the premises. However, unbeknownst to Benji, he would encounter far more than just a squatter. According to him, this particular house terrifies him. Out of all the properties he checks for squatters, this is the one he dreads the most. While it's not uncommon for him to find trespassers in his buildings, what he captures in this video is unlike anything he has ever encountered before. While inspecting the home, Benji captures something that leaves him deeply unnerved.
Ayun. There is somebody in here. I know you're in there, man! Hello? Police! I know you're in there, man. She's in your house, man. Oh, it smells like...
The footage shows a door mysteriously opening on its own. At first, Benji assumes that the squatter is inside, hiding in one of the rooms. However, upon further inspection, no one is there. Trying to rationalize what he saw, he concludes that the door must have moved due to a draft or a wind current. It seems like the most logical explanation, and he dismisses it. But just 1 week later, he returns to the house to once again investigate. And this time, he captures something that completely changes everything. Benji returns, expecting to finally confront the squatter. Phone in hand, he prepares to record the intruder. But what he records is something far more disturbing.
Hello? Hello? Hello?
just a brief moment, a dark figure appears inside one of the rooms. If you slow down the footage and zoom in, you can see it standing motionless in the shadows. Benji notices it immediately. He stops, takes a second look. But when he looks again, the figure is gone. It had vanished in an instant. Even stranger, the camera begins to glitch, almost as if it's struggling to process something unseen. Then, just as suddenly, the door begins to close on its own. At this point, Benji assumes that a trespasser must be inside. He rushes forward, determined to confront them. But when he enters the room, it's empty. No squatter. No one at all. To this day, Benji has no idea what he saw inside the house. He has dealt with plenty of squatters before, but according to him, this was something else entirely. Did you find this encounter unsettling already? Then brace yourself for what you're about to see next. Quick interruption. If you're enjoying this video, why not hit that subscribe button? We're on a mission to hit 150,000 subscribers, and when we do, 3 lucky fans will win a free item of their choice from our merch store. Right now, 73.6% of you watching haven't subscribed yet. It's completely free, and your support helps us make even more awesome videos. So, don't miss out. Subscribe, and let's get back to the video. Even though this next video was posted more than 5 years ago, it remains one of the creepiest uploads to date. The person who shared it, known as Max, was simply taking a walk through a secluded section of a park when he stumbled upon something unexpected, an entryway to a hidden sewer tunnel. Out of sheer curiosity, Max and his friend decided to venture inside, unaware that they would soon come to regret their decision.
Dude. Oh man, I'm gonna cut it out. This is gonna be annoying. Hold on. Okay, so we got pretty far. Yeah, we got pretty far. That's the exit out there. So here's the manhole cover. You can kind of see it. Here's like a ladder. But yeah, we're pretty far. Where is it?
Did you hear that?
Run.
As they explored the dark, narrow tunnel, they eventually reached a dead end. Just as they were about to turn back, a strange noise suddenly echoed through the space. Listening closely, it sounded like distant laughter. The eerie sound sent a wave of panic through both of them. Without hesitating, they instinctively ran, too frightened to stay and fully process what they had just heard. It was only after reviewing the footage that they realized the true horror of the moment. A sinister, chilling laugh had echoed from deep within the tunnel. The most unsettling part? No one else was around. To this day, despite encountering this in 2017, neither Max nor his friend has any explanation for where that eerie laughter came from. But what if it's not happening somewhere else? But instead, strange things are happening in your own home. Let's see it unfold in the next video. On October 10th, 2023, a toy camera captures what appears to be nothing more than a wholesome moment. A young girl playing with her toys and casually talking about her day. Throughout the recording, she treats the camera like a miniature vlog, excitedly discussing her plans for the week and what she and her friends intend to do. At first glance, there is nothing unusual about the footage, but upon closer inspection, there's something deeply unsettling, something that has left the girl's family incredibly disturbed.
You're messing around with my little sister's camera. It's weird. It's weird. Okay, I'm just gonna show it to you. Okay.
The full footage, later posted by the girl's older sister, initially seems harmless. But as the video progresses, things take an eerie turn.
Hey guys, today I'm going to show you my Skibidi toilet collection that I just got today. We went to a toy store and they had all of these things like this cameraman, these tiny little action figures, this big scary toilet, and these ones. And then we actually found these scary toilet shoes, and they say scary toilet on them, and I'm gonna wear it to school tomorrow. A lot of kids at my school like scary toilet. Saw my friend the other day, and we went on a walk, and we also got ice cream that day, and I'm having a lot of fun.
Midway through the recording, the girl's expression suddenly changes. Something off camera catches her attention. For a moment, she freezes. Her entire demeanor shifts from cheerful to unnerved, as though she has just seen something she wasn't supposed to. It's as if she is paralyzed with fear. Fortunately, she manages to leave before the situation escalates further. But just minutes later, the real horror begins. As the camera continues recording, a dark figure suddenly moves past the tent. It happens quickly, making it difficult to make out exactly what it is. But to the girl's older sister, there is no doubt. This must be what her sibling saw moments earlier. Had something been watching her? The details surrounding this video remain unclear, as no further information has been provided beyond what her older sister has shared. It is unknown if the family has asked the girl what she saw that day, or if she even remembers it. Until an update is given, the mystery remains. Was this just a trick of the light? A glitch in the camera? Or did this young girl capture something truly unexplainable? Until more details emerge, you be the judge. For now, let's delve straight into the next shocking encounter. Inside a quiet apartment, a man suddenly stops everything he's doing to start recording. Moments earlier, objects had begun moving on their own.
And just stuff is moving, right? So this has moved. I thought it was because maybe one of the things is stuck in the blinds, and I closed the blinds, but that was one thing. The bike then fell.
According to him, these disturbances aren't new. Strange things have happened in his home before. However, never once has he been able to capture the activity on camera. But on this particular night, that changes. For the first time, he manages to record something that truly terrifies him.
And I'm just kind of now trying... I tried to film other stuff when the bike moved, and I deleted that video because nothing happened. But I'm just, trying to see if I'm going mad and want to catch something. I've noticed things in this flat for quite a while, but I've always put them down to like neighbours' noise or whatever it might be. But this is the first time I've kind of actually seen things move. But yeah, so I don't really know. I want something to move, and I also don't want something to move. If anything is here, please by all means feel free to move something. Move one of the leaves here, move one of the leaves there, I don't know, whatever you want to move. Move the bike again, or the remote here. Don't be scared. Although I am a little bit scared. It's one of those horrible situations where you kind of want something off. There is no way. I'm so glad I got that on recording. I don't know, I'm coughing all of a sudden. Holy shit. Oh my god, I can't believe I actually got that on film. Please move it again. You've done that much. Please feel free to move it again. This, by the way, has been propped up here for ages. This has not been moved. It's never moved before. Like, I'm actually shaking a little bit. Sorry for swearing, by the way. Oh my god. I'm so happy that I've just got that on tape. And like this, yeah, this isn't like attached to anything. Like there's nothing attached to it. Like I haven't kicked it. I haven't moved anything. It's been, yeah, like, well, I don't know how it was now, but it's been kind of propped up for a long time. I'm going to lay it down a bit more. I absolutely knew.
While filming, he focuses on his guitar, hoping to catch any possible movement. Then, it suddenly shifts. Had he not lifted the guitar beforehand, showing a close-up of the neck, some might have suspected the presence of invisible strings or wires. However, the footage clearly shows that nothing is attached to it. There are no strings, no visible force, and no objects around it that could have caused the sudden motion. But what makes this even more unsettling is the way it moves. If an object is not properly positioned, it usually tilts slowly before gravity takes over, causing it to fall at an increasing speed. However, in this case, the guitar moves instantly, as if it had been forcefully pushed. To the man, there is no doubt that what happened was paranormal. But of course, the final decision is up to you. Was this truly a supernatural occurrence, or is there a rational explanation that has yet to be uncovered? You be the judge. And let's move on to the next shocking encounter. In the following video, a mother begins recording her daughter after she says something deeply unsettling. According to the little girl, someone, or something, is inside the closet. She claims to have seen movement from the gap beneath the closet door, but she couldn't make out who or what was in there. Understandably, this alarms her mother, Cheryl, who has suspected for a while that something strange is happening inside their home. For months, the family believed that a squatter might be secretly hiding in their house. However, that theory changed recently when something truly bizarre happened. Although Cheryl hasn't shared exactly what convinced her, she now knows that there's more to this than just an intruder. One afternoon, as she sits in her bedroom sewing, her daughter, who is playing nearby, suddenly stops and tells her, "Something just moved in the closet." Without hesitation, Cheryl grabs her phone and starts recording.
Hey guys, just wanted to jump on really quick because I had to stop sewing. My daughter just said that something weird really happened and we've been experiencing a lot of strange things lately, just different noises and stuff. Don't mind my mannequins, I sew for a living, so. Can you tell mommy what you just said?
I think there's something under the door.
Under the closet door? Is that what scared you? It's okay. What?
I'm scared.
Let's go, come on.
The footage captures something truly unsettling. A lifeless mannequin, used for Cheryl's sewing projects, sways back and forth for a brief moment before suddenly toppling over. Neither Cheryl nor her daughter were anywhere near it at the time. They were both too far away to have caused it to move. Panic takes over. Terrified and confused, they immediately flee the room in a panic. Now, it's worth noting that the mannequins in Cheryl's bedroom are not there for decoration. She works as a seamstress from home, using them to display the dresses she sews. However, many viewers believe otherwise. Some speculate that the figures themselves are cursed or haunted, possibly the cause of the strange occurrences in the house. But Cheryl disagrees. According to her, weird things had been happening long before she bought the mannequins a few months ago. Not long after, another strange and unexplained event takes place. Cheryl's daughter is playing in her mother's room when something catches her attention. She slowly walks toward the closet, as if she heard a noise coming from inside. For a moment, she peers around, looking for whatever may have caused the sound. But nothing is there. Feeling uneasy, she turns to leave the room. And then, something happens. What was captured on camera that day? Although Cheryl hasn't openly shared her thoughts, many viewers believe that something paranormal is at play. But, as with most eerie encounters, the answer remains unknown. Did you find these 5 videos unsettling? Then brace yourself for the last disturbing video. On December 2nd, 2022, a family in India began uploading a series of videos documenting strange occurrences inside their home. Up until recently, they had refrained from sharing these recordings out of fear of being ridiculed by friends and relatives, as they do not believe in the paranormal. However, after experiencing an event so disturbing that they could no longer ignore it, they felt compelled to make their footage public. The family reasoned that keeping their experiences to themselves would prevent them from getting the help they desperately needed. What started as one unsettling event soon escalated into a series of bizarre and terrifying incidents, each more disturbing than the last. The family's first video captures an unusual moment at home. It all begins when their young son notices something strange outside their window.
No, I don't know. What is it, Mona?
Daddy!
Where?
It's right here, next to the gun. It's next to the gun.
At first, the parents think nothing of it. The child refers to the figure he sees as his imaginary friend, Jerry. However, after taking a second look, the boy suddenly panics. He sprints to the couch in terror, as though he has just seen something horrific. Startled by his reaction, the father glances outside, trying to see what frightened his son so much. But there is nothing there. Despite the strange nature of the event, the parents dismiss it. assuming their child's imagination is running wild. But in the days that follow, things inside their home take a much darker turn. One evening, while having dinner, the family is startled by a loud knocking sound that seemingly comes out of nowhere. Moments later, their smoke detector goes off for no apparent reason.
Daddy, what's wrong?
It is at this point that the disturbances become frequent. The family starts experiencing more unexplained activity, but nothing prepares them for what happens next. Desperate for a solution, they decide to play an audio recording of a prayer through a speaker, hoping it will cleanse their home of whatever entity might be lurking there. But as the prayer plays, something truly disturbing occurs.
ये maggots कहाँ से आ रही? What? Maggots, houseflies के जो worms जो आते हैं ना, दो हैं अभी. इधर है ना? Maggots, not worms. Come and see ना, कितना time लगा रही हो?
Later, I will tell you. I want to clean house.
Relax, maggot. Why are you scared? Babes, बच्चा तुमको देख के सीखता है. ड्रामा मत करो.
Strangely, as the prayer continues, maggots suddenly appear inside their home. According to the family, these insects seem to have materialized out of nowhere. There was no obvious source, no sign of where they could have come from. To this day, they have yet to come up with a logical explanation for this bizarre event. But as unsettling as it was, what happens 2 nights later leaves them terrified beyond belief. It is late at night when the parents are suddenly awakened by a loud noise outside their bedroom. Cautiously, the father steps into the hallway, scanning the area for the source of the disturbance. At first, everything appears normal. But then, without warning, a small chair that had been sitting against the wall suddenly slid across the floor, stopping near the couch. The motion is swift and deliberate, as though someone or something had pushed it. Overcome with fear, the father immediately rushes back into the bedroom, shutting the door behind him. Many viewers believe that the force behind the moving chair had malevolent intentions, possibly trying to harm the family. Though the parents have not explicitly stated whether they share this belief, they do agree that the next incident is the most terrifying of all. A few nights later, another eerie event is caught on camera.
It's almost the same time.
Out of nowhere, the sound of heavy footsteps can be heard running toward the father. Terrified, he bolts back into the bedroom, locking the door behind him in full panic. Just like the previous events, this one leaves the family shaken. They have no clue what is haunting them, nor do most of their viewers. However, in a recent follow-up video, the father shares a new piece of information that, according to some, may finally explain the strange occurrences.
Okay, so this is like around 5 months ago. We had actually kept a maid over here. I don't want to mention her nationality, but she had a very strange behavior, and initially we didn't notice it much, but later on, yeah, it was kind of creepy. She used to prepare food for us, and like you can say, like she used to make breakfast and dinner for her, and I don't know why, but she never used to eat her own cooked food. We used to eat the food, and my son, and we have never seen her eating the food in front of her. And whenever we used to ask her, has she eaten her dinner or something, like she used to say, yeah, I've already eaten it. But we used to check the camera that if she's eaten or not. No, we have never seen her eating food at home. And this is where the maid used to sleep. And through the nanny cam, what we used to see her every night, like 1 to 4 a.m, she used to like just sit down in the middle over here and just staring at our bedroom door, which was how can someone have like some kind of insomnia behavior, just sitting still and watching at our bedroom door. We were scared of her. We decided to just lay her off. And after she went, and it was almost for a month, there was no.
In the update, the father recalls an important detail that he had not mentioned before. Some viewers believe that the family's former maid, who was laid off some time ago, might be responsible for the activity in their home. Many suspect that in retaliation for being fired, she may have placed a curse on the house. Given the dangerous nature of the occurrences they have experienced, many believe this theory holds weight. Regardless of whether or not the maid was involved, one thing is certain: the activity continues to escalate. Late one night, the family is once again woken up by an unexplained noise.
अजय मत जाओ, मैं तुम्हारे पैर पड़ती हूँ, प्लीज।
नहीं, कुछ नहीं होता, खबर। Come here! Okay, I'm not doing this.
The father hears his own voice being mimicked. Someone, or something, is imitating his voice from another room. While this alone is terrifying, what follows is even worse. The last and most unsettling event captured on camera occurs shortly after.
minutes early today. Okay.
Mysteriously, the faucets in both the kitchen and bathroom are found running at full blast. As the father rushes to turn them off, the chilling sound of running footsteps echoes through the house. By this point, fear has completely taken hold. To this day, the family continues to document their experiences, desperately searching for an explanation. Is the former maid truly responsible? Could Jerry, the imaginary friend, be the real culprit? Or is there something else entirely behind these disturbing events? As with many unexplained videos, no definitive answer has been given. That's all for today, folks. If you want to see more of this creepy content, click on the video on screen.